We should probably be live right about now.
And now in the angle I told you about.
That always happens. Yeah, we are on episode, I want to say 42. Yeah, definitely episode 42. Word, I got it right. Yeah, you can go ahead and intro. We live.
What's good, people? Uncle Hotep Jesus, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Another episode 42 of Hotep's Been Told You. Crazy day, man. Crazy day. What's going on with you, man?
I'm good. Number one goal in life, be a good dad. So, right. That's what I've been working on. Me and the kids been going hard. Season just started. Soccer season just started. We are 1-0.
Okay.
We trashed this team. These little kids, man, it was so bad. We had to let them score.
Oh man, how long your kids been? How long your son been playing soccer?
Since they could walk.
Oh, okay.
That we Jamaican, we deep in that. So, when I took them to the league, they couldn't even really start team ball yet. They had, but they've been playing. I've been having them playing, so they're like way more advanced than the other kids. I think the only people that could really compete with them are the Africans, the Hispanics, and a couple of them European boys. You know what I mean? Where the pop got that thick accent, and it's a couple of Indians out there too. Don't sleep in the Indians. Them Indians is coming. Them kids is
come on, man.
No, I got an Indian on my Indian kid on my team. He's a beast. Yeah, you're a beast. So don't sleep.
Yeah, I've been trying to. My daughter, she's just still doing the little learn how to play joints. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna try to step it up after this session, but I don't know. She wants to play, but she don't got the hunger and you know what I mean to play sports. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see, but it's still early for her.
Yeah, that's how it was for my daughter. She didn't want to play. I was like, man, get out of here. Go, leave me alone.
But it's funny, but she loves to kick the ball and run around. So I think it's there, man. She just has she has to stick with it long enough for that switch to flip, and then she might be all right.
Yeah, just keep her in it. Just keep her in it. By the time 3-4 years, you'll see. But just keep her in it. She'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. What you want to give it the first minute?
Oh, damn, where we at? A lot has transpired in the past 48 hours. It seems like this always happens, right? Yeah. Like there's not much to talk about, and then like 2 days before the episode, boom, 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 everything hits. Let's go right into can we talk about Gap? Let's talk about Gap. I want to talk about Gap. Let's just get that out.
Okay.
It's a fast topic. Yeah. Now I don't even like Gab.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm a very masculine brother, so I know how to separate like from respect.
Uh-huh.
Now I respect what they doing. I respect what Andrew Torba doing. Right? He got banned today. His plug-in Dissenter, which we previously covered, which I thought was a genius product, has been banned from the Google Chrome store. Now, the one that caught me off guard was the fact that they got banned from Firefox. And I'm like, damn, Mozilla too? Yeah. Like, Mozilla's supposed to be the homie. They supposed to be down for the internets. Nah. Nah, they wasn't having it. So, just like we said on our last episode, he has to build a new browser. So, they'll be coming out with their new browser. Now, I wasn't messing with the Dissenter app. I wasn't messing with the Gab app, but I might freak with that browser. The browser's the wave, and I told them that, I think maybe like 5 episodes, but they knew. I think they had that in their blueprints already, but they, that's definitely the wave. They need their own browser, man. It's because it's my problem is this sometimes with the conservative issues. A lot of times what happens is we get caught snowflaking, crying, right? I think the proper instances, and the crying comes from Saul Alinsky tactics. You know what I mean? I read the book. It comes from Saul Alinsky tactics, and I get it, and it works for the left. Right? It don't work for the right. Okay, these are two completely different, sets of rules we have to walk by. But for us, it's very similar to being black. Being a conservative is like being a nigga. Nobody likes you. Right? So what happens is we have to fight these battles the same way, and it's about independence. It's about building our own thing so we don't have to depend on their platforms, their tools, their resources. This is why Bitcoin's so great.
Yeah, you're right about that. I liked the Dissenter app. It was. Are you still talking?
No.
Oh, okay, my fault. It was a lag. I thought that shit looked like it was a kung fu movie and shit. Your fucking mouth was moving and nothing was going. But yeah, I love that Dissenter app, man. I was just like, man, it was. I thought it was handy, and then I seen you when you hit it up. They said they got banned. I was like, damn, they banned the fucking web browsers banned them. I was like, one, it was a genius idea, and I like you said, they're going to build their own browser. I don't know if it works with Opera or something like that. There's other browsers out there, but those browsers have the lion's share, but they're just trying to discourage any kind of thought or discussion on these topics, because all the mainstream news sites, their comment section is closed. This was a good way to get everybody to have comment on the same articles and have some free speech and have an honest discussion between sides. And the deep state said, man, fuck that.
Get it out of here.
They're like, nah, man, cut this shit off.
They probably made that phone call to Firefox like, look, if you want to continue to rank on our search engine, you're going to pull the plug on that.
Yeah.
Mozilla was like, you got it, sir.
Shout out to Nick's. Nick's. Somebody descended this stream. I see Andrew Turba came in and said, appreciate you both, gentlemen. Thank you. Oh, Nick's Radio. He put the descent on this stream, but yeah, thanks for descending on there, man.
That's dope. See, that's love. That's love.
Yeah, and another thing that was good about the Center, that it will help grow Gab, because you can automatically share that article right to your Gab page. And I was like, that's an easy way to get more posts on Gab and stuff like that.
Oh, it's the ultimate growth hack.
Yeah,
ultimate growth hack.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was a good thing, man. Well, so we'll see how it goes, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, what we got next, man?
Assange. You want to talk about Assange?
Oh, yeah. Let's get talked about Assange, man. First of all, let me shout out the chat, please. Everybody, hit the share button. Share this out to everybody. We accept donations, Coinbits app, Patreon, Super Chat, whatever. However you want to give it up. Appreciate that. Julian got locked up, man. And I guess we all knew this was coming. Eventually, they was going to turn him in. Britain is in the throes of Brexit, and this is a big story for them. The only thing I found curious, he walked out with that book. Was it a Gore Vidal book? I can't remember who's the author of that book.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you gotta look at that. He has a book in his hand. And, he's kind of, if you look at it, he had it well positioned. So as soon as he comes out, everybody's going to see this book he has in his hand. So I was like, man, come on, enough with the props, man. Like, what's with the props? But what do you think about Julian?
Man, like I said, being a conservative is like a lot like being a nigga. These are obvious. These are obvious double standards. It's funny how they went and snatched up Julian Assange the same week they got caught. The whole spying investigation thing with Trump happened.
Right.
What's the specifics on that again? Jog my memory.
For what? This Assange?
No, for the spying stuff.
Well, allegedly, Manning, what I read this morning, Chelsea Manning,
right?
You know, the dude back when he got hemmed up, he was talking to Assange through WikiLeaks to get and Assange and WikiLeaks gave him a login so he could log in and steal the information. Allegedly, he helped facilitate Chelsea Manning stealing classified information.
From what organization?
I guess the United States government.
So this was while Julian Assange was WikiLeaks or nah? This one
it was with WikiLeaks.
So, but are they charging for a crime while he's there, or just so he was working for the government and WikiLeaks at the same exact time?
No, I don't think they claimed he was working for the government, but that's how I seen it. For what this charge was, because there was another charge and it was a fake rape charge. And, I think Sweden. Was it Sweden? Somebody in the chat. Was it Sweden that dropped it? They dropped the charge, so it was just this bullshit, And allegedly, United States asked Britain to hold him extradite for him because of this Chelsea, because Chelsea is in jail too.
Yeah, well, somebody said something about Chelsea's gender choices, and Chelsea basically pulled a Jenner. He pulled a Jenner. What it is women usually are sentenced lighter and dealt less harshly. So as changing to a woman, I believe that's his strategy with that. All respect to his gender choices. I'm not trying to, I'm just calling a spade, what I believe his intentions are.
Yeah. You don't think I thought they brainwashed. I thought they gave him that pill, man. They were like, you want to be one of them guys?
We about to give you this frog pill Alex Jones was talking about.
What is it, Astrazine or something?
Astrazine is the chemical.
We got an Astrazine cocktail, Mr. Manning. How you want it in your oatmeal and your Buddha?
I am not ruling that out as a possibility. Oh man,
it's crazy because people were like Sean Hannity and Trump. There was all Assange, and now it's not. They're like, oh man, I don't know what's going on, man.
Has Trump tweeted about it?
No, I seen. Yeah, no. I guess he don't know him no more, man. Assange? Who that?
Wiki who?
Wiki who?
I know Wikipedia.
Yo, but do you think Assange is a honeypot and WikiLeaks is a honeypot?
What's a honeypot?
Where they just I guess they some people say 4chan has become a honeypot. They put these sites out there or these ops out there just so they can attract a certain people, and then they'll trap them. They're trying to attract, they'll use honeypot for terrorists, you know what I mean? And they'll have a fake jihadi website, and then some jihadi logs on, and then they give them some instruction to go do something, and then the FBI catches them, and and everybody's like, "Hey, we stopped terrorism."
Oh yeah, absolute possibility. Not ruling it out.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about that. I don't know. I come from the era where the feds kill people. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much is they're allowing and how much they're they're looking a blind eye. But I come from I remember the days where the feds would just smoke you if you were snitching and shit like that. I mean, I don't know what's going on today, but
now it's just the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know. The Julian Assange thing. I understand WikiLeaks and its purpose. I don't know too much about the Julian Assange thing, but I just find it ironic that it comes on the heel of the whole spying thing, which kind of supports, the honeypot theory.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let's distract them over here. Let's bring them over here. They talking about this because they said Obama's supposed to be under investigation.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't some one of Obama's like former aides get subpoenaed or some shit?
Yeah.
Papers.
Yeah, got served papers.
Somebody got some papers.
Yeah. We need to come talk to you. Now it's going to get the Jesse Smollett treatment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long ago. We got a couple super chats. Chad, they still smoke you too. I don't know what he's referring to. Andrew, thanks for the generous super chat donation. Andrew Torba, you both keep it real and have the courage to speak your mind and serve for truth in this world. Keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for the continued support. Much respect and love from Torba and the Gab community. Thank you, man. Thank you. Gab is a great thing, man. Thank you.
I think Andrew got the highest ever donation, single donation.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know if we had it before, but yeah, thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
Andrew, I'm rocking with you on that browser.
Yes, make that browser good, man.
Let me know when that thing drop.
It will definitely review it right on Hoteps. It told you. Damn. So what was it? You got your girl Candace. So can we talk about your girl Candace, or are we gonna wait?
Let's talk about it now.
Oh my gosh, man! Candace was out up in front of the white folks, boy. Talking about white nationalism. First, I'm kind of confused. How did a black woman come into the conversation about what is white nationalism in the United States of America? To be honest, isn't this kind of strange, man? I'm not. Let me get on my soapbox a bit about. This is my view on Candace, man. I've never seen someone. This is no slander to her. I'm just stating the facts. I've never seen anyone have such a career. Usually people get the 15 minutes of fame, and it's just it's just one step here. The Kanye shout out, the backing from TPUSA. Now she's on she's out and testifying for the Congress. I've never seen such a rollout ever in my life be so successful, and everybody loved this woman. Yes, she's great, conservative minded. We need more women like Candace. But I don't know if this was the subject she should have been talking about. And, some of the things is kind of queasy. I think, where she got in the back and forth with that guy Lou talking about, you must think black people are stupid. My thing is why? He's talking to you. He's not talking about all black folks. I don't know how she came the representative of the African American, the kind of the shine. I'm just this. It's just bizarre, man. This is a weird timeline. This is all I gotta say, man.
You said it's a weird timeline?
Yes, this timeline is out of control, man.
Oh man, so you just took me somewhere else. Wow. I like the way you broke that down. Damn, yeah, she the voice for black people.
She is though. But I understand the right. They're like, hey man, the black women is gonna be a rising demographic. They gotta get one in there to represent them. And I guess Candace is it, what I'm saying? So I see someone make fun of her hair. I'm not getting into jokes like that. But
no. Well, hold on. Let's talk about the hair. We have to talk about the hair, and this is from a place of love. Because I know nobody around her is telling her this, and I know she's gonna watch this because she watched all our shows. Candace, you're black. You probably 4A, 4B, 4C hair. You cannot keep putting heat on your hair so consistently. You have to give your hair a breather. Condition that bad boy. Otherwise, your hair gonna fall out. You're gonna be out here with a wig, and then they really gonna have you. She gonna be looking like the right-wing Maxine Waters. She keep messing around. Just try to help, yo. I'm just trying to help. That's all I have to say about her hair. That's just help. That's just advice. What I saw was
go ahead.
A pussified right wing. You couldn't stand up in court and fight your own battles. You had to go get a black woman to fight your battles. You are no different than the left. No different. The left, what they do? They go get women to fight for them. They got AOC out there. They got Elhan out there. Maxine Waters out there. Joe Biden want to run. Stacey Abrams out there. Come on, man. Y'all looking like the left. You bring some strong, white, male, toxic masculinity up in that courtroom and handle your biz. Now, I'm going to tell you where they went wrong strategically. I give Candace a 6 out of 10 on her performance. I'm going to tell you why. Because they had the wrong strategy. It looked like Candace was on trial. It looked like white men were on trial. The real battle was to go into that thing and say, look, I don't care what nobody say. It's free speech. That's all you had to say. Yeah. They would have looked at you stupid, like, what do we say now? Because every response to that is, yo, it's free speech. It's free speech. Oh, but Candace, you said something about da-da-da. Well, first of all, you paraphrased me wrong. But again, free speech, bro. It's in the Constitution. Y'all not going to follow the Constitution? That's Hotep Jesus in Congress. Y'all not going to follow the Constitution? It say free speech right there, bro. Free speech.
Yo, somebody in the chat was like, for the whites watching this, what is 4A, B, and C? I think that is hair texture, K. Biggins, 1978. I guess that's how they define a hair texture. I don't know. You know, to be honest, my mother wore wigs when she grew up. And I didn't have. I mean, I had a sister, but I didn't grow up with. I didn't know her. Like, I didn't grow up with her. So I don't really know, but that's a hair texture from what I'm saying. But yeah, it's free speech. That's all that should be said, man. Enough about this free speech. Free speech. We should be pounding our home free speech. And you're right. Like, they can't sending. I know they're building Candace up,
right?
You know, and do you think she's going to run for office?
Run for office?
Yeah, Candace.
Candace Owens?
Yeah.
Office? What office?
I don't know. Congress, mayor of town.
No.
She's just gonna play the TV game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would she go into Congress? That wouldn't help her. That would be a bad move. Okay. Like white people are like, oh my God, yes, Congress or our first black president. Yeah, I get you. That's what you want. But Candace, nah. Candace trying to go to the top, baby.
She want that paper. She want that cheese, bro.
Yeah, she want that cheese. If she's smart, she keep going on Fox News and doing her thing. You know what I mean? And play it from the outside. When she go on the inside, kind of limited. You see what they did to Herman Cain. Yeah,
she's better off. She'll play this for a while. But yeah. Hey, I just want to let everybody know this is not hate on Candace, man. We really respect her. We love her message. We're just, we have to critique everything.
Constructive criticism. And we invite it back.
Yeah. And we're still waiting for her to invite Hotep Jesus on her show.
What, PragerU?
Huh?
Shout out to PragerU. I like their platform. Anytime she want to invite me up the show, it's no problem. She won't do it, though. She's scared.
Oh, did you know Kim K says she's going to take the law exam?
She going to law school. She going to pass the bar. And she going to pass it, too. You know how I know? Because she got money. I mean, think about it. It's like it's much easier to pass a test when you can hire 12 tutors.
Right.
You know what I mean? She could literally travel with a law tutor and they could just walk her through it. And by the time she's done, she's gonna be an expert on this. But I think Kim K gonna run before Candace, and Kim K will win.
This is what I'm saying. People, you gotta put this in perspective. You gotta think like a couple decades. You know, like Trump did. Trump was in, wrestling. He was on TV with his shows, right?
Right.
He got to the White House. What does Kim K have done?
She done it all.
Sex tape. Millions of people seen it.
Right.
It's not going to care by the time she get up there. And Keeping Up with the Kardashians, what, 15, 18 seasons?
Yeah, they on like 100 seasons of that.
The American people know Kim Kardashian. That's half the battle right there.
Right.
So if she gets some paper on the wall to back up what she got some validation, plus all this work she's doing now, getting inmate convicts off, this work with this prison thing.
Yeah.
She's building the resume. You gotta pay attention, people.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say, and that goes back to like when people say Candace running for president, it's like, no, you still gotta put that time in, like the Kim K thing. Like running for president is like a move you make when it's like, oh, I've done everything. What do I do now? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's that type of move.
Yeah, I definitely see Kim Kardashian. Like she wouldn't be doing. She's not going. Just saying, I want to go to law school just to be a lawyer. Just so. I mean, she's got bigger dreams than that. Yeah. I think maybe the Kanye thing was a smoke. Maybe Kanye was for him. Maybe they wanted Kanye to say it to kind of break the ice, and then Kim come back over top of that, and it was like, well, Kim is not as extreme as Kanye, so maybe Kim can get over.
Yeah, Kanye just breaks ice. That's what he does. He just breaks things. He breaks minds. He's been doing that all along with the culture, and people don't understand that. With every new album, you get a new Kanye. He's like consistently evolving. So his entry into politics, I can definitely see what you're saying, like that breakthrough.
Yeah, definitely, man. You mentioned did you say Herman Cain, man? The white man denying the black man a spot on the Federal Reserve Board.
They said, man, can't let no nigga around the money.
Not Herman Cain. I thought he was the white man's black man here.
Yo, McCain's I feel bad for dudes in some ways, because first of all, he's got Federal Reserve experience because he was Federal Reserve in Kansas. So he's got some experience in there. So they was hot when that happened. Then he tried to run for president, right? And then they pulled out the Trump sex scandal type rigmarole. You know how they pull out that stuff. He had to drop out the race. Now it's his big turn to go to the top of the United States, the Federal Reserve. And the GOP was like, if y'all don't get this nigga out of my yard. Hey.
That's crazy though, man. That's
America, man.
I thought they must not trust Cain for some reason, man. Somebody don't like him for some reason. I mean, it seems like he's got enough support in the public eye. Enough people in the public see he's all right, but up in the boardrooms, man, somebody's like, man, you don't get this guy out of here.
Yeah, the top of the top. It was like, nah. Send an email out Monday. That's how it went down. I'm telling you.
Definitely, man. What else was going on, man?
Hold on, let me pull up the sheet. Measles vaccine breakout in NY. Brooklyn said mandatory vaccines.
That's crazy, but I guess it was in the redacted community. They wasn't getting no vaccinations, and it broke out.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do, man? They're gonna force people to get the vaccination.
Tuskegee experiment all through Brooklyn. It's confined to Williamsburg, I believe. Everybody in that area, Williamsburg, is like, yo, you gotta get a shot or FEMA camp for your ass. You know, Karl Marx your ass. You in a pogrom. It's like, nah, it's not that. I'm excited. That's hyperbole, people. The fine was $1,000. You know, I just gave him my rack and said, all right, no doubt. I'm moving next week though.
Yo, what do you think is with this? Because it seems like anti-vaxxing took a step back, like for a year or 2 years, but now it's back. And now it's back in the news again. I'm kind of curious why. That it's come back. They're after now. This time they're trying to throw people in jail, give out fines. So your next thing they're gonna start throwing people in jail.
Absolutely. That's the concentration camps.
Oh, okay.
Whoever's sitting next to me, we're gonna have fun, boy. We're gonna make the best of
it. You gonna be the spades champ in the camps, man?
Oh, you already know. You already know. Whatever we doing up there, sit next to me because we're gonna be winning at whatever it is that's going on in the camps. We're gonna be having the CEOs pass us free food. We're gonna be finessing. Oh my God. Tell them you want to come to Hotep Jesus Pod. We're gonna get it popping, man.
Oh man.
But nah, man, the pro-vaxxers have been tripping.
Yeah.
The pro-vaxxers, to me, are communists. It's like you running around here promoting the pharmaceutical industry. That's a big no-no. Please don't promote big pharma. We don't do that, people. You got to be more woker than that. Now, I understand you might want to take your little raggedy kids down to the doctor and put all types of chemicals that the doctor can't name in their body. But look, not everybody is with that. You know what I mean? The vaccines don't work. That's why every year they got to come up with a new one. Right? Now, I was going to say something, but they watching. But there's a lot of things out here that Dr. Sebi put y'all on that let y'all know these diseases ain't really real. And that's really the most educated way to view this thing is to understand that a lot of these diseases aren't even real. They're created. Whatever. Let's leave that alone for a second. The pro-vaxxers have become cultish online. They got memes. It's almost like the alt-right, Groyper type thing, 4chan, 8chan type thing. And I'm like, damn, is that serious? So now I'm thinking, oh, I get it. It's the ops. And then the ops going wrangling a couple of useful idiots. Now you got a pro-vaxxer movement happening. It's astroturfed. I get it. But the people, if y'all watching, I understand you want to take your little kids down there, but don't be pushing that out here because soon they're going to be putting all types of stuff inside of our bodies. Because what they do is when they pass the bill, something like a Green New Deal, the Green New Deal is supposed to be about green. They over here talking about giving jobs to black people. What does it have to do with going green? Absolutely nothing. So what they're going to do is they're going to introduce a bill. And by the time they say you're going to inject somebody with some chemicals, they're going to say, oh, you're going to have to take this chip too.
Right.
You see how they like to package stuff up in there? Because what they'll say is the injection is an invasion of the human cavity. So if we're able to invade your human cavity, we could put anything in there. And the next thing's the chip. So y'all be careful because when the chip come, I'm out.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, watch out for them shots, man.
Yeah, it's not the wave.
Oh, your girl Oprah, man. They're backtracking from HBO is pulling Leaving Neverland. It was supposed to stay on for like another month. They're pulling it this week or next week or something.
Yup. MJ in the grave, moonwalking, boy, moonwalking. Heaven said, man, look at this. Get this shit out of here. From the grave, they tried to step on him. Apparently, like we covered on the last episode, the details wasn't true. And Oprah deleting videos from her YouTube channel. Oprah. Oh, you let me down. I can't even watch Color Purple the same no more.
She's such a piece of work, man. That's insane. You know what and this was what I suspect. This is what I suspect. They were hoping, the momentum from the R. Kelly documentary could carry over into this one, even though they didn't really have as strong as evidence in this MJ documentary, which apparently they didn't have any evidence. So they were just banking. That's why that R. Kelly thing is such shady, because the big fish to the redacted is MJ.
Yes.
They used R. Kelly to try to chip away at MJ, and it backfired because nobody believed the shit. Nobody even cared. Yep. And on top of that, it's all lies.
Yep. All lies, all fabrication, for the sake of a check. For a little 5 minutes of fame. Damn, Oprah. Oh, that hurt me, man. To know you had to go and delete your stuff. Why'd you do it in the first place, Oprah? Oprah, you need to come on. Hoteps Been Told You need to sit down with us. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a special episode at a discreet location. We're gonna sit down on the couch with you, Oprah, and we're gonna find out why you did this to us. Because I really want to get to the bottom of this. Why, Oprah? You have to answer why. Why? And you can't do it anywhere else but Hoteps Been Told You, because everybody else going to let you slide with some slick answers.
And what kills me is the media we're saying, and you heard all these people say, you'll never be able to listen to MJ's music again. Now all this stuff comes out. The damn director says half the shit ain't true. Where does the mainstream media come with the retractions, the corrections? Never. That's part of mainstream media's game. They know once they hit you with that first headline, that's what you're going to carry with. You ain't going to even try to. You're not going to second up on the story unless they give it to you. You're not going to follow up unless they do it to you. Do it for you.
Big facts. That's how they roll, man. That's how they roll. That's why we have to divest and invest. Divest from the left, invest in the best. Notice I didn't say right. I just want to let everybody know that technically right wing means anti-government. So when you use that term, be very careful. Hotep Jesus, Hoteps Been Told You, we are not anti-government. I repeat, we are not anti-government. My disclaimer out there right now. And I mean that in a joking way, in a very serious way, because I definitely believe in government. I believe people need some sort of government, especially when you deal with large populations. It's just that our government is just, oh my God. Yeah.
What do you think of your boy Magic, man?
LeBron, I told you, LeBron's toxic. He's toxic. He's the worst teammate ever. How you make Magic Johnson quit basketball? Holy LeBron, he can't even get people to do the Space Jam movie with him. They got to change the whole script. Everybody like, I ain't about to be your little June. Hell out of here, Bron. Cat's like, yo, I don't know. I think it's against my sneaker contract. It's Bron, yo. It's Bron. It's embarrassing. First of all, it's embarrassing for Magic Johnson to make all those plays, bring LeBron near, and not even make the playoffs.
No.
What did LeVar Ball say? He said, LeBron can't win without my boy. He said, Kuzma need Ball. As soon as Ball went out, what happened? Whole team went to shambles. Shambles. Why? Because LeBron's a bad teammate. Boy could ball. One of the greatest ever. He could ball. Bad teammate. Why? He doesn't play his position. Play your position. You're a 3-4. Give the ball to Rondo. Why isn't Rondo one of the best point guards ever not handling the ball? That makes no sense. That's like telling Tom Brady not to throw.
But yo, Magic was like, he did. The thing was that he just did it. His resignation was just on social media. It was just the first social media resignation. This guy said, "I'm not coming in no more. I'm done."
Yo, I'm out, y'all. And tweet.
Yo, because he was like, I guess he had to do it that way because Genie Bus would have talked him out of it. And another thing he was saying, I think it hurt him. He had a job now where he wasn't able to be in a part of the community as much as he used to be, and then him taking this job. So when it goes bad, it's going to tarnish his legacy. You know what I mean? Now when people see him, they're like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? When before it was like, yo, Magic, you know what I'm saying? What we doing? We go to theaters. I mean, go get some new theaters. But now I think it was too much for him. And you're right. LeBron brings a total different thing to a franchise. And Magic was like, man, I had enough of
it. How you make Magic quit basketball?
We got a couple super chats. Chad, Oprah's co-opted her Oscar speech was a cover. Oscar speech. I'd have to look that up. Love is a 4-letter word. Thanks again. I got lost in MJ's videos for nearly 4 hours last night. Can never get old watching him. Michael's not a pervert. Love to the Jackson family. Love and respect Hoteps. Shout outs to Love is a 4-letter word.
Love is a 4-letter word. That's my girl right there. Appreciate you. Tell him about MJ, girl. Huh? She said she got lost in MJ videos for 4 hours last night. Ain't a soul on this earth that could do that to you.
Nah, man, he's got a catalog for days, man. And it's like, I don't know, man. he's without peer as far as music goes. MJ was without peer, man, and it's glad to see that the industry hit job that they were trying to make on him failed miserably. It just failed miserably. This is strike one for the good guys.
Yeah, word is bomb, man. MJ, I was so sick. And the funny thing is, we did a bunch of episodes where we was talking about MJ before all of that, and I was telling y'all MJ's untouchable. Leave him alone. Right. And sure enough, that stuff popped up, and you saw it. Untouchable.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Kodak Black's disrespect.
Oh right. Yeah, I was gonna wait. Well, I guess we can might as well run that in with the other. But yeah, Kodak Black, man. Now, they put a no-fly zone in LA for Kodak Black. Have you ever seen a shine screw his money up trying to be half-ass funny ever in your life? Like, who would like? I don't understand. Like, you don't test the water before you make a comment. Like, people nowadays, like, they just shoot out anything they want on social media, and it's like, come on, bro.
Well, yeah, right. You're absolutely correct. What he did was wrong. So let's catch people up on the story of what happened. So,
all right.
Kodak Black is a hip hop artist, and he made some comments about wanting to be with Nipsey Hussle's wife postmortem, right? He wants to be with Nipsey Hussle's wife, and Nipsey has just passed away. So, you know, of course, everybody had a lot of backlash. T.I. had some words for him. The Game had some words for him. Blah, 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 blah. Game shouldn't be talking because he be talking crazy about people's girls. So Game got to chill. I don't know. He be wilding.
Shit, man.
Yeah, he was the last one should have been talking. T.I., you know, he had some choice words for him. T.I. took his stuff down in his museum, right? Mm-hmm. Took down his Kodak Black. Kodak Black said, I never gave you permission to put that up anyway. Here's the thing with Kodak. He represents a very young and ignorant generation. Kodak Black, he's not normal. And I say that because it's a lot of people that I understand. Now, even before this incident, I really I don't understand Kodak Black, but he has no filter, you know, and that's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
You know, because his no filter is why his fans love him. Now, if you look at online, his fans was like, man, we ain't paying attention. That's Kodak. Like, you know how you just got like a homie in the hood that say wild stuff, and you like, man, whatever, right? But you never really take him serious. But if somebody else said it, you be like, yo, what are you doing, bro? He don't get it passed, but it's like we don't take him serious. You know what I mean? And Nipsey talked about that. He said if it's anything out there that's just like so absurd and weird and wild, you just ignore it.
Yeah, ignore the goofies.
Yeah, ignore the goofy shit, you know? Yeah. So that's how I felt about it. When I saw he just being goofy, man. That's Kodak, you know, but I know him. But if you don't know, I like Kodak. I've been liking him for a few years now because I like his music. His music, if you listen to it, is Hoteps. After you get past all the ignorant, he be talking about a whole lot of deep stuff. So it's like he got some sense. He got sense. It's just that in that moment when he was speaking about Lauren London, I think he really meant it. Like I really think he meant it. Like he really wanted to marry her. You know what I'm saying? I really think he meant it. I don't think he was joking around.
No, yeah. I mean, I think he just didn't know he didn't get the temperature in the room. You know,
right.
Everybody, you know, after somebody dies, people's like everybody's emotions is fucking sky high. And we never seen no shit like this ever before. I'm telling you, this through Pop and Biggie shit. This is fucking the whole country in, you know, the culture, whatever, you know, I like to say is like stunned. It was like taken aback. This is like a big loss. You know what I mean? You know, and people reacted that way. They're like, man, what the hell? You know what I mean? We take it like some people decided to take a stand. You know, I'm not faulting T.I. and whoever else came at him. You know, Gilly had a nice video about, you know, but somebody should sit him down and say, Kodak, man, come on, man. Sometimes you can't do that. We can't. You got to have no one to turn your filter off and on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's just weird, man.
Yeah, and I forget who it was, but somebody made that same exact point you made. One of these rappers, popular, but he was like, yo, brother like that, you got to, like you said, we got to take him under the wing and show him the right way. Yeah. You know, that's what he needs. There's nobody mentoring these kids. These kids is coming in the game, making millions of dollars and straight out the projects, you know, with no big homie to really guide them. So somebody's got to do that.
Yeah. That didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, he messed up. It was definitely the wrong thing to do.
Yeah. I watched the proceedings today.
The Nipsey Memorial?
Yeah, the Nipsey joint. It got started late. People making jokes, it was you know how black folks in church is always late and shit like that. But there was so many people trying to get in the door. I mean, they had to start it later because it would look like half the people wouldn't even gotten the goddamn into the Staples Center, man. But it was, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know, nigga shit gonna start late. I mean, You better not be complaining neither. Whoever out there complaining, no, you know CP time. If they say it's 4 o'clock, it's not gonna be 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is to get people there so we can start on time, which is really 5 o'clock, right? Like that's just how it rolls.
Yeah. And for anybody in the chat that didn't see it, you're going to see plenty of videos of the people speaking online. You know, a couple of the things that stood out to me is, you know, special parents make special children. You know, his mother, you know, people like to say Eric Badu is Hotep. You know, she was talking about, you know, she one of the first things she said, we gotta stop. We gotta start going. We gotta go vegan and stop drinking that liquor and alcohol. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, who said that?
Yeah, his mom said that. For real, she is the most Hotep woman I've ever seen speak in my life, man. I swear to God, it was like she was talking about she said she felt that there was going to be a death in her family, like the weekend before this whole thing happened. You know, so when it happened, she wasn't like, you know, she wasn't surprised. She's very in tune with the universe and things of that nature. She's one of those type of Hoteps, man. You know, so it was she really, really, really broke shit down, man. It was like, I don't know.
The way people are describing her, I would just like y'all to know that is the crystalline version of Hotep. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes people get confused because they say me and you. You know, I got the you know what I mean, MAGA Kanye shirt on and whatnot. You know what I mean? They see that, and sometimes people get confused. But look at her. Don't look at me, Unc, or anybody else. Look at her if you want to see what Hotep is. She is what we strive to be.
Right.
You know, that's where we want to get to.
Right.
You know, so when we hinting at stuff and we tweeting, I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Like, you better listen to her because she telling y'all, you know, like she said, what she said? She said, go vegan and what?
Stop drinking alcohol, drugs.
Okay. That right there is what the black left wing would call respectability politics. That's what they would call that. They would call that Dr. Sebi Hotep shit. That's what the left will call it. Now, I'm glad it was her because they couldn't say nothing.
No, they can't.
Nothing. You had to respect that. That's Hotep. When you gotta respect it, that you can't even talk bad about it. Whoo, that's power.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that about what we strive to be. You know what I mean? There's varying degrees and stuff like that. You know, but she's on the far end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? But life is like Nipsey. It's a marathon. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, how fast you get there as long as you get there. You know, that was, you know, the overall message of, you know, of the ceremony is, you know, they were, you know, Farrakhan came out there, you know, he kind of fumbled a couple words, but, you know, he was still on point. You know, he was trying, we got to raise our self-consciousness up. And that's what she was talking about with eating clean and stuff like that. You know, we're a fractured, you know, individual, but we can heal ourselves. You know, it was, man, oh my God. You know, it was, they had, you know, when his dad is, how do you say the word? Eritrean? Eritrean, right? And they I guess when his dad took him back home, and they played the whole movie about, you know, when they went home, Eritrean, he met all his family and stuff like that. You know, man, it was rough, man. It was really, really rough. But you know, you see how that environment raised such a good person of Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? You know, his brother said, I can't think of he said he would die if I think one of his lyrics is, if I die today, the set would be proud, man. But you know, he died today and the whole world is proud. You know, and that's the reason why he comes from. It's just a wild story. He comes from good people, I want to say.
Oh yeah, you could tell he comes from good peoples. Tell he come from good peoples. I was gonna say something when you had brought something else up. Damn, I forgot it. Fuck it.
Yeah, and then Snoop came out. Snoop was, he played. Are people now? I guess people are mad at Snoop because he said, he played up big up to Lauren Lundy. He said every black man has a strong black woman. That's what he said.
Yep.
That's what Snoop said. And I don't know. I guess people are having a problem with it. I don't know. Everybody in the crowd, was giving him shout outs. Snoop really had a good speech. But are people angry about that, man? Is the coalition's forming over Snoop?
Yeah, I saw one chick was like, my girlfriend saw Snoop going into a hotel room with a white girl. So I don't know. It's that Snoop. When I hit the Snoop hashtag, it was like Ratchet City in there. So I was like, I took a little quick scan to see what the streets was saying, but they were arguing. But of course, there's a lot of people that agree, and of course the women ran with it. That's what that.
They really ran with that.
See, y'all gotta listen to Snoop. Like, Snoop, why you had to talk, yo? Yeah, yo. I had to say so. It's the last thing you want to get these girls some ammo. They're like, that's right. Y'all need us. Oh man. So we're gonna hear about that for like the next few days.
Yeah, but I just hope one thing I'll say, the African American community, they're not going to get a better martyr than this. If they were ever waiting for a symbol or an occurrence to turn things around, I don't think it's not going to happen. I don't think his message should be laid in vain. The things that he preached and that it was all in his music is what Hotep preaches every day. And it's what Black America needs. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in his own hood, built up his own hood, employed people from his own hood. If we don't learn the value in that, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't watch the memorial. I tried to watch like 10 seconds of his mom's speech. Like, I saw a clip, because I'm not good with funerals, man. I be breaking down and shit. So I saw a clip. It was like 10 minutes in. I heard her voice, man, and I started feeling her vibe, and I was just like, nope, click, turned it off. I felt like that connection happening. I was like, let me go back to tweeting in my tweet store, because I couldn't do it, man. You stronger than me, man.
Oh man, it was rough, man. I had to walk out a couple times, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe they took Nipsey. Like, God damn, like, why?
Yeah.
Like, that's so it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy, but I just hope, his Lord was like, she said the motherfucking marathon continues, So and we gotta hold him down, man. That's what he asked for. I mean, I mean, like I said, we'll see how. I hate to predict something, but I never seen anything like this, to be honest.
Yeah. This was much different than losing Pac and Big.
Yeah,
much different. And I remember losing both of those. You know what I mean? I remember losing Left Eye.
Yeah, man.
I remember losing Aaliyah. Aaliyah hit hard.
Yeah.
Oh man, Aaliyah died right when I fell in love with her. I'm like, yo. Well, I was like, damn. She had that snake. She dropped that video with them snakes. I need a resolution. You got so much confusion. Oh man. And then she hit that plane crash. I was like, yo, come on, yo. But yeah, Nipsey definitely was a different level, man. I think just because he did so much.
Yeah. I mean, man, he did. He really did a lot at 33. You know what I mean?
Outside of music.
Yeah. That's, it's unbelievable. But we'll just have to see, man. And, I don't think this will be the end of his legacy. You know what I mean? He's immortalized. I think Snoop said it, he immortalized, man. It's, I don't know. I'm thinking about next year trying to fly to Slauson. You know what I mean? I gotta go to the marathon store, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm not the only person that thinks that. So I just hope he doesn't die in vain.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. We got to keep the people focused, man. We got to keep the people on the marathon. I think we got to treat it like a relay race, man. He passed the baton, and everybody got to grab the baton and keep going. And we got to keep reminding people when we fall off the race, and we got to remind each other when we fall out the race. Like, yo, marathon, get back on your dean. You know what I mean? You slipping, you bullshitting. Get back on your dean. We gotta, especially getting distracted by some of these media topics. We gotta keep the people on track, especially when we start in fighting and all of that. Marathon continues. That's the mantra now.
All right, man. You got anything else, man? Please donate. Everybody, Coinbits app, man. Patreon, PayPal. You know the deal.
I got nothing else, man. I'll see you next week for episode 43.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Ayo.